Hello, we're back with album review.
What's up, dudes?
What's up,
I'm
bitches?
back! I'm back! It's
Hell
been
yeah.
a while.
Welcome.
It's been a while.
I've been really busting my ass with music shit.
Hell
Yeah, sorry we've been off for a couple weeks too. It's been kind of hectic with vacations back to back and
You know.
just
Yeah.
like other projects.
Life.
And
Literal
life.
life.
You know how it is.
So this day, we are going to be doing this album right here, as you can tell from the title. White fucking Zombie, Astro-Creep. It's fucking fire.
Does anyone want to say the whole name of the album for the
Oh yeah, you can do that,
Alright.
Rick, since you have it up right now.
Astro-Creep, 2000 Songs of Love, Destruction, and Other Synthetic... what the fuck? And Other Synthetic what?
And other Alright, let me do it because it's right here. It's
Yeah.
easier to read on the CD.
I was gonna be like, damn, well, like, Spotify cuts it off. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
Spotify cuts it off.
Damn
but
it.
This is White Zombie's final studio album, Astro-Creep 2000, Songs of Love, Destruction, and Other Synthetic Delusions of the Electric Head.
Wow.
That's a title right
You
there.
think that's the longest album ever?
No.
Title, I mean.
I'll say it's the longest one we've done so far.
Oh, okay.
But there are albums with like paragraphs.
What?
Like
Yeah. I thought
crazy
Mr.
shit out
We'll
there.
get
I thought
that.
Mr. Morale and the Big
There's a-
Steppers was a long one.
Yeah, no, like,
There's a
that's
Fiona Apple album that's like 4 whole sentences. I forget what it's called, but maybe we should do that one day.
Yeah.
Well, first off, I just want to say this is a fucking surprise album for me
Dude.
because I've listened to Rob Zombie
Yep.
and not the
As-
entirety
as
of
you
White
should.
Zombie.
Rob Zombie's band, if anyone
But-
didn't know.
Dude, this
Look
album,
into them.
This album fucks. This album is
Yeah.
insane.
Dude.
Do you have any background you want to give on these guys? Because I have a little bit, but I'm sure you have some.
So at the time, there was a lot of contention in the band because Rob was like really focused on the like synth tracks and like MIDI controlled preset noises and fucking
Rob Zombie shit.
samples.
yeah, stuff you know him for.
Yeah, he wanted to be like really funny and like insane with the sampling, and like the band would get completely drowned out. So the guitar player of the band was like, "Yo, dude, we gotta like bring the band back in. That's the whole point.
Right.
It's not
like-
Sample City. Like we don't have it."
I get that though.
So also at this time, Rob was married to the bass player in the band. She was
That I did not
Sean.
Can I see the picture?
Sean some I forget her last name, but they were married. There was no Sherry Moon yet. I think
that was
Sherry
the
Moon came in during his solo career.
Okay.
But yeah, he was married to the bassist, and then the drummer at the time was a legendary thrash metal drummer that they just picked up.
Yo, that's fucking awesome.
He played in Exodus, dude. I was
Oh,
like,
yes, I did
oh
hear about that.
shit! But
Also, Exodus, great band, pretty
Oh.
awesome.
they're sick. Plug.
Plug.
Morbid Cross.
Yes.
Check him out.
Anyway.
I agree, but go on.
So this overall is like a total experience I've never had before with an album because I've never sat through something like this project.
It's
and
very
been like,
different to most stuff. we
Dude,
listen to.
this is some
I
industrial
genuinely enjoyed every song. Like,
Let's
through
get
it.
started
Yeah.
on the songs.
shit.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So the opening track is Electric Head Part 1, The Agony.
Okay. This was cool. I'm not gonna lie, this was a pretty interesting opening track.
I
It
like
was
the
very
opening
interesting.
It
track.
was cool though. I dug it.
it was cool how, like, later on, I know we'll get into that, but, like, they extend it even.
Right.
Yeah, and the opening of this album contains a sample from a movie. I think it's from the 1950s, like, it's a Frankenstein movie.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Rock on.
So, I forget what the title is, but
That's a
it's from
cool
the
fact.
50s.
Sick.
So that's one of the few, like, samples I know. There's a lot of samples in this album, too,
There's a shit ton, dude.
which we'll talk about some more when we get to them.
Supercharger Heaven. Bro, this
This is
song
my favorite.
bangs!
This one is fucking kick-ass.
This
Dude.
song bangs, dude.
Like, right after that first one, like...
Devil man,
Yeah.
devil man. That, I can see kids throwing hands in the mouth.
Yeah,
Literally,
exactly.
I can see kids
You can
throwing
see
hands.
how... like,
Hopefully we
much
see
more-
it soon.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Rob
yeah.
Zombie is coming to
There's
tour
a possibility.
He's
Yeah.
touring.
He's touring at the moment.
Ooh. Oh, wait. Also, the drummer... Sorry, like, really off-cut
No,
tangent.
keep saying facts.
So, the fucking drummer of the band is also brothers with the guitar player of Power Man 5000. And the lead singer of Power Man 5000 is Rob Zombie's brother.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Those
interlocked.
two
Like,
bands
they're
are
like
very
this.
close.
They're like this now, bro.
I bet.
It was insane. Also, Static X's frontman is Rob Zombie's brother. They took the guy from Power Man 5000 and brought him in for Static X. So he's
That I didn't
covering
know
for the deceased Wayne Stack.
So that the zombie family is very talented.
Fucking
Very ingrained into the metal scene.
Yeah, dude.
The next track, Real Solution number 9.
This was cool.
This
I liked
one
the
was
vibe.
I really enjoyed this one a lot. Like, it's the one that stuck out to me the most, actually, from after my first listen.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about it, but it's fire.
I thought that one was alright.
This one was pretty neat, I'm not gonna lie. The next one.
Creature of the Wheel.
This is the most death metal sounding song.
This is a heavy one.
I
This one
really
bangs.
like this one. I forgot that this one existed after the first listen, so I went back and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
It's not bad either.
It went apeshit for no reason.
and I'm down with that. Like,
I'm down for that.
I'm down with it. The next track, Electric Head Part 2, The Ecstasy.
yeah, like
I like
mentioned
this.
earlier.
I like Part 2 better personally.
Yeah, part 2 was better.
I
That's
wanna
why
I
mentioned
wanna know the naming scheme. Is it like a euphoric ecstasy or is it like a drug filled ecstasy?
Probably.
Probably. One
Well,
of the
the
two.
tones are a lot different in them too. The Agony is like a more aggressive sound. This one's a lot more like spacey.
Yeah.
So that's
Right,
my
actually.
interpretation of it.
I got you.
But they are very different songs because of that too.
Yeah.
And then the next song, Grease Paint and Monkey Brains. I love the name.
It
But
was a funny name.
This is a fire one too. I
Right.
really like this one.
I kind of see where he's coming from with the naming scheme because he was a fucking circus kid.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Rob Zombie was a circus kid.
And the next track, I Zombie. This one's really
That
weird,
one was nuts.
but I like it.
That
a
one was
lot.
cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
It was a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Very different way of singing. And a lot of the I Zombie in there. It's really interesting.
It's weird how
Yeah.
everything like connects in the album too, because like you wouldn't expect like all of this to like work together. You
Sync
know?
up.
Like, and I'm
Like my first listen to this album, I was like, "What is this?" Like I didn't
Yeah.
think it was bad, but I was just confused.
You just have
when
to
I
listen
listened
to it.
You have to like be into it to understand.
Yeah.
It's that kind of vibe. More Human Than Human. This
The
song.
big hit.
This song got double platinum.
Yep, this album is double platinum mostly because of that song.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
More Human Than
Just to
Human.
think
Fucking
about.
goes apeshit.
So this album did sell pretty well back in the day too.
Oh,
Hell
fucking
yeah.
right. Fuck yeah. They
Would've
did
known.
like insane tours. for
Also,
this.
the opening of this song samples a porno.
Yeah, from the 70s.
What the hell?
Yeah, I forget what it was called, but it was something related to. I think it was something related to a jungle theme or like some wild shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was a 70s porno, and they sampled the fucking best like moans. Like
For
literally,
the
Rob was
beginning
like,
of the song.
we gotta sample those.
Again, to the very goofy and weirdness of the
He
album.
was like, we
sets
need
in
to
at
add
times.
this to something.
We need to
It's too
spice
good.
up the song.
Exactly.
Found it. All right,
Jeez.
El Phantasmo.
And the Chicken Run Blastorama.
This song is absurdly heavy, similarly to Creature of the Wheel.
I agree.
It is
This
absurdly
one's
heavy.
again okay to me, but like I kind of like it. I like it more
this
on
Rob
like my
Zombie.
more recent listens of the album. I'd say the first few
Yeah.
times I'm like, eh, but nah, it's pretty good.
You
Yeah,
learn to
dude.
appreciate the whole thing.
Blur
Yeah.
the Technicolor is
I
cool.
really like Blur the
This one was
Technicolor.
cool. I like this one a lot. It had a lot of cool sampling in it. The riff was sick.
Mm-hmm.
The riff was fucking killer, dude.
I really like that one a lot. And then here's the closing track, Blood, Milk, and Sky.
I have a different one. I have The Sidewalk and...
No, I'll get to that in a second. It's a
Oh.
hidden track.
My bad.
But this one's okay to me. Like the last track,
This is
it's
the
like,
only one that's mid.
I mean, it's alright.
Yeah, it didn't really stick out that well.
But I like it more than the secret track, though, to be honest, which is... What's that called again? Because it's not on here.
The Sidewalk ends where the... And it's Bug.
The sidewalk ends where the bug.
Parade begins.
Well, there you go. There's that for it.
Wow.
And that's pretty much
It's,
it.
it's an instrumental track. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's just there.
It exists.
But the rest of the album,
Fucking fire.
Yep, I'll say album's pretty damn good.
you know, this might be my
Fucking
highest rated
fire.
album. That's all I'll say.
Alright, what's your final thoughts on it before we get to scores?
Final
I forgot to
thoughts.
listen.
This shit bangs. I'm so glad. I looked up. I was trying to find like fucking metal, bro. And this is just different than what anyone would probably pick for like random
It's
metal.
like
you know?
groovy metal kind of.
Yeah.
It's groovy, but
Yeah.
it has like funkiness and
It's like
Dude,
it gets heavy.
It made me appreciate like that him and like I guess all the bandmates too. Like,
I listened to some of these. I didn't listen to this full album.
do you want to add something?
Yeah, sure.
Any quick marks you want to
just
make.
like-
Well, you say what you want to say.
Yeah,
and we'll
you
get to him
final
already.
thoughts, Luke?
Yeah, this album was a surprise banger. I'm not gonna lie. This
Rob
was like a
Zombie
hidden
doesn't
gem.
miss.
I was kind of shocked when I
Oh,
fucking listened to like the
White
first 3 songs. I was like,
You weren't prepared for what
I
was
wasn't-
about to happen.
I wasn't prepared. No. I wasn't truly ready. From the second to the 4th track, I was like, oh shit. I
We're
didn't
getting
know
into
what
it.
I didn't know what the fuck I was listening to at first, but it was awesome.
Yeah, like at first you're like the fuck, and then
Yeah,
it's like,
it was,
oh
it was
shit.
kick ass. It's like a roller coaster.
But I
as soon
started
as you
it
hit
in
the
the-
first peak and you drop, it's like game on, bro.
It was
Yeah.
great because like I started listening to it at the gym, and I was just like, okay, I started warming up with cardio and stuff. And then when I get to the heavy shit, it's just like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, this is great.
I'll do my
AJ.
final thoughts real
Yeah,
quick.
your turn.
Really good album. Did not expect to like it as much as I did. And I highly recommend it if you want to get into either Rob Zombie or White Zombie. Like,
It's worth it for both.
Yeah.
The solo career Zombie is awesome. White Zombie is just as
Check out
badass.
everything.
yeah.
Like,
Rob Zombie.
Shall we go to scores?
White Zombie.
Eric, what do you want to give it?
what is this, 1 through 5? Or?
1 through 10.
Okay,
And the halves are included.
Only
now.
0.5s, no 0.246, whatever.
None of that stupid stuff.
So, I probably want to give it a 9.
Ooh, nice.
Losing a point for random shit.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's fine.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Losing a point for the random shit.
Very good album. A lot of no, I'll give it an 8. No 7.
That's a good- that's a fair.
8. Very good albums. A few songs I don't really care for, but I love the sound. And
Am I the only one that's giving it a 9.5?
yes, you are.
I was thinking about
Holy
it.
shit, bro.
We're
Dude,
pretty
this
close,
bangs.
though.
This
It
bangs.
bangs.
It is a fucking good
What do
album.
you knock
fucking
it for,
hard.
though, for not being perfect?
Well, the only thing I have an issue with, I was initially confused with some of the sampling choices because I was like,
Some
I
of them are a
don't,
little.
I don't understand where
It's
this
just shit
they
that was like
fit.
big back then, probably.
Well, I think most of them are personal connections for Rob Zombie.
That's what I would think.
Because like a lot of them are related to like random shit that I never would think of, like that
Some of them
Frankenstein
are-
sample.
Some of his
That is
samples
some
are
random
related
bullshit.
to
Yeah.
his movies too.
Yes, that is
that's
true.
what they're referring to.
And like
Well,
his,
come over if you want to say.
Yeah.
I tried. You fucking cut me off. You jerk
Well, I
off.
thought you were looking something up, so I was
Oh.
like, let Luke go first.
No, so a lot of his like music is based off of his movies too, and then his movies tie into his music. Like
Yeah.
so,
Well,
like
Yeah,
his movies didn't come out till after
no,
this.
no shit. I know that.
But you
So,
can
like,
see where it
his
comes
movies
from, though.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Yeah, like,
okay.
this
Take
is-
like interest.
You can see
from
why
this
he would
shit,
take
too.
stuff from his own movies, because this album's littered with it. Like, there's at least one in almost every song.
Like
you have
more
a clip
human
from a
than
movie.
human pops up a few times, and I think in one of his Halloween movies.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
they
funny.
do-
Also-
oh, that's fucking funny. He's
It was
doing
in,
his own shit.
Yeah, he does.
Fun fact, that song was in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
you someone
House of
said
a
that
Thousand
before.
Corpses. He literally has a song called House of a Thousand Corpses that's in that
Yep.
for that movie.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm picking this week, but however, we're going to do something different for next episode. Because if you've been keeping track, next episode is the 100th episode of Album Review.
Let's fucking go.
We
I
did
know I
it,
haven't been there
boys.
for long, but
Yeah.
here, I'm happy to
So,
be here.
in honor of that, since there's a lot of new faces since then, we're going to do what we did that episode, which is Metallica's Load and Reload.
We're gonna revisit.
We're gonna unload and reload, motherfucker.
So we're doing 2 albums next
Rock
week.
and load.
So it's a little bit more listening to do, but these were pretty much made in the same session. So
It's the same album. They separated it.
yeah,
It's literally the same shit.
Yes.
They just fucking did it at different points in time and
Yeah.
then mashed them
Nice.
together.
So I'll say what I'm gonna pick though. We're gonna do a band we've never done before,
Okay.
but it's their last album they've done as of right now, and it came out in
We're doing
2019.
3 fucking albums next week.
No, this one is for after.
Oh.
This is
This-
episode
it's-
101.
It's still my pick.
So for episode 101, this is what he's picking.
I am picking Who
Why the fuck
by
you
the
get
Who.
picked twice?
Who by the Who?
Yeah,
So tell me, who are you?
yeah, we're doing the Who.
are you?
This is the first time we're doing them. Not to be confused with the Mongolian band also called the Who.
The better Who.
We'll see you guys.
We'll get
next-
into that.
See you next week for episode 100, though.
Hell yeah.